When I was growing up, we were 4 generations living in the one house, and they made sure that we all went to church every Sunday. Sometimes in the winter it was pretty cold because we walked part across the prairie from 3rd Street to 10th Street to Grace Church, but we never missed a Sunday.
And that was your mom and your grandma?
That was my mom and my grandma, and for a while my great-grandma.
Wow.
My great-grandma passed away there in 1927, and I was 6 years old. But it was a great household. We had fantastic times together, and I think that's where my mother enjoyed having people come in, because my grandma and them always had a house full, and anybody was welcome. I remember one time there was guides, a group of guides out on the prairie, and it started to rain, and she went to the door and welcomed them in, and they had their picnic in the house.
That's awesome.
So it was a great life, and they taught me and gave me the faith that I needed to get me through a tough time too.
My mom had a lot of compassion for animals. She loved all of the family pets, and they loved her back. Mom had great respect for the intelligence of animals. She told funny, amazing, and sometimes terrifying stories about her personal encounters with animals. These pictures of Mom's interactions with some of the family pets give a good sense of the strong connection she had with animals. Mom, I miss you. It will be a great day when we get to hug, walk in the woods on the farm, work out together, and laugh over old photos again. Love you.
All the things that I'd love to say to my mom would take days, and we don't have that much time. I would tell her that we're healthy and well. I would tell her that I know her presence with me in the whistle of the chickadee. I would tell her that she has wonderful little great-granddaughters that I know she would love to bits. I would tell her that I understand why she worked so hard to prepare casseroles and make ahead meals before we'd come for the weekend so that she didn't miss anything, and because she couldn't stay focused on the task once we got there. I totally get it now because I do exactly the same thing. And I would tell her that I love her. I would tell her that I miss being reprimanded using both my given names because no one else ever does that. I don't miss the reprimands, but it was kind of a thing. And I would just tell her that I wish I could spend time with her. Love you, Mom.
Dear Mom, you always had to work hard and nothing came easily. You gave 100% and accepted the results. You always put others first. You were grateful for the smallest and simplest favors. You were so easy to love, and I miss you. Love, Ellen. Hi, Mom. This Mother's Day will be a quiet celebration for sure. Because of COVID-19 here on Earth, we are all living a relatively quiet life and staying socially distant. This is a difficult time for me, as you well know. We will get through this tough time and hopefully will learn to be more giving and loving to all once this crisis is but a memory. Hugs from a distance, Mom. Mom, you helped me become the woman I am today, and I am forever grateful. I wish you had lived long enough to see your grandchildren grow up. You would be so proud of each of them. Dear Mom, I have thought about you every day since you passed away, and now that you are gone, I wish I would have said, I love you more. You gave me a good foundation of ethics and values. You persevered with me through piano, clarinet, drums, ukulele, and tenor banjo. This taught me a lot about your patience and commitment to providing me with music in my life, which was also something you enjoyed so much. Your example of community involvement through the church and other organizations taught me to think beyond myself. Our family gatherings were always so much fun, and you could feed an army anytime you needed to. I was proud of you and the fact that you were able to carry on for 36 years after losing Father, and this showed me your inner strength. You are gone, but not forgotten. You are forever in my heart. Barry. Hi, Mom. Today is your 70th Mother's Day, and our first time celebrating your special day in a very different way. Today, as we gather outside your window, I have so many things to thank you for. As a child, you and Dad raised me in a home filled with love and so many good times. I thank you for the doll clothes you made, the family times with aunts, uncles, cousins, and my grandparents, letting us have a dog, setting limits, which back then I didn't like, teaching me to bake, sew, and plant a garden, giving me manners, showing me community-mindedness, taking me to church, brownies and Girl Guides, showing kindness, encouraging me, and loving me. Then when I became a young adult, you sent me off to the city to go to university and sent me food packages, provided support during difficult times, and lots of praise. Next came marriage, and I thank you for loving Barry as your son. Then with the arrival of Kristen and Jordan, you relished the role of grandma. Again, doll clothes were made, you babysat, and we all enjoyed family trips as we explored Saskatchewan and beyond. Then along came your 3 great-grandchildren, and knitted sweaters, more doll clothes, and fun family times. Mom, I also thank you for the love you and Dad share, an example for me, Barry, and our children. Most of all, I thank you for being the caregiver to Dad as he developed dementia. It has not been an easy path, but you have remained so strong and caring. 73 years of marriage is such a milestone in life. A window may separate us today, but it does not stop us from celebrating the wonderful Mom, Grandma, and great-grandma you are to our family, and wife to Dad. Mom, you are the best. I love you. Your daughter, Beverly. My mom. She is brave. She is fearless. She is hardworking. She is kind. She is gentle. She is a giver. She is a teacher. She is a leader. She is resilient. She is motivated. She is the best shoulder to cry on. She is a resource. She is the best for advice. She is basically Superwoman. My appreciation for her has risen significantly since having a daughter of my own. Times can be hard, but she pushes through and is a rock for all of us to rely on and trust. Beatrice Schmidt, née Huber, born in 1930 in Lipton, married to George Schmidt in 1948, raised 5 children on a farm north of Lipton. We thank her for all of her sacrifices to give us the many things that we enjoy today. Doris Dunford Nee Shaw, 1921 to 2014. Born in Abbey, Saskatchewan. Married Pearson Dunford in 1948 and raised a family of 4 on a farm at Port Reeve. You could always find her in the kitchen, happily baking. My mom, Rose Schweitzer, was a very gentle, caring person. She worked very hard so she could make the best life possible for her family of 9 children, often going without things for herself. I remember we always had a new outfit for the school Christmas concert. Having us educated was very important to her. We often got out of doing dishes as she insisted we needed to study or do homework. Mum would never say a negative word against anyone. Of course, in her eyes, her children were all perfect. Love you, Mum. My mum, Hazel. The miles between seem even farther this year. You are always my inspiration for life. H. Be happy, helpful. There are others far worse off than yourself. A. Appreciate, affection. Z. Zest and zeal for life. Zip my lip, think before I speak. E. Energy, evolve. Still doing this at 98 years young. L. Love and love some more. Lead in all things good. Love and hugs, Nancy. Hi, Mum. Would love to have you here in person. You were always there for me, and I would love to be able to share a dinner with you. Your scrumptious meals I shall never forget. Your love you gave me unconditionally, I won't forget as well. Happy Mother's Day, Mum. Love always, Kay. What would I say? That I think of her daily and would do anything for more time with her. I treasure her cookbooks and I have mastered some of her recipes. I channel her energy when I'm trying something new and it gives me great comfort. She was a strong, giving person who is hard to live up to.
My mom is the most caring, kindest, most outgoing, extroverted person I've ever met, and she has the biggest support for me and everyone else around her, and she will do anything for anybody whenever, and I could not go through life without my mom.